Hello Aquarius and welcome to Sincere Tarot. This is your November reading and your energy for November is the Strength card. So you have what it takes to persevere through anything. Follow your gut instinct, follow your intuition. You know, anything that doesn't kill us makes us stronger, and you are tough. You are a tough cookie. All right, so let's see what else the cards have in store for you. So what does Aquarius need to know for November? Oh, I can see things have been challenging. Ooh. All right. When any door closes, a window opens. And yes, things are tough. And there's disappointment and there's loss. Doesn't mean like physical death loss. It could for some people, but definitely loss and a bit of grief. But it will open up an amazing new opportunity for you. But my only concern is that I don't want you to sabotage it with negative self-doubt. But even though that will be very easy to do, because I know you're a sensitive soul. Okay, so in the background, in the past, the energy leading into this is the Nine of Wands energy. So I feel like, you have been intuitively guided to make sure that you can accomplish anything that you can accomplish, and it hasn't been easy. Sometimes for some of you, I honestly find this like really negative attitudes, like, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to swear, rude, to say the least, jealous, envious, back-talking, gossipy people, potentially in work, family, friendship groups, neighborhood, whatever it is. Oh my gosh, like people who are like, I'm gonna tell on you if you're breaking the rules and blah, 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 like the people who inform the Nazis. Anyways, the point of what I'm trying to say is like, that's the negative energy. But the thing is, you are guided to win, to accomplish. Like, you've already actually kept yourself out of way more drama than you even realize. You think you had drama? You actually avoided most of it because you're following your instinct, because you're being authentic and maintaining your integrity and just following your intuition and your instinct. So well done. You have no idea actually how successful you are. The thing is, I feel that there has definitely been an emotional upset because you are coming up right now as the Five of Pentacles, okay? And this is a minor arcana. It's a 5. They are the most fluid cards. They are temporary. Even though when you're feeling in that negative emotion, it feels like it will last forever, but trust me, it doesn't. It will not. This is, in the grand scheme of things, a bump in the road. You've been through way more, 100%, because you're so tough. Your energy coming up as a Strength card, come on, you got this. Like, ultimately, you may not feel this way, but it's true. You can get through something a million times worse than that. Look, you're disappointed, you're feeling lost, you're feeling left out in the dark. You might be feeling really isolated and alone, like you don't have any friends or family or people you can count on, stuff like that. And you know what? That's because you feel like a failure maybe in a way when it comes to security, money. It could be with secure relationships, where you live, things like that, because you've only gotten halfway to what you want. But come on, think about everything that's been, all the wrenches thrown in the works. Like, I think you're a lot harder on yourself than what you should be, okay? But because you're so disappointed and focused on the negative, you're not realizing that there's this amazing new potential, okay? Amazing new potential that's been born. Hope is not all lost. It's just really hard to see when you're in a negative place, but don't beat yourself up for being in a negative place, because then that's feeling negative about being negative, and it's an extra layer of suffering. Okay, so just be super gentle on yourself if it means like bubble baths, like self-care. Like, honestly, what you need to know is that you will get to a place of feeling emotional peace again, okay? And also, this could be a connection with someone who is younger in your life. Sometimes pages can be representing as young girls, but it could be like your inner child. It could be just you getting, but it could be another person, but it could also be just you getting back to calm, contentedness, just even being okay. Like, when we're in a really negative spot, like I'm actually feeling like my heart's increasing. I'm feeling like you have a lot of anxiety and you're really stressed out, right? And don't expect yourself to, boom, go from like negative anxiety to, oh my gosh, I'm so happy, everything's so wonderful. Like, but you 100% will get back to the place of just being okay. And that's the first step, just to be okay, to be neutral, to be calm, to be okay, peace, calm. All right. You might want to meditate. You might want to get outside more. Make sure you're getting enough water, connecting with enough people. All right. The energy in between is the wheel of fortune. Things are going to turn for the better faster than you even realize. Like, as fast as things can sometimes go wrong, they can get better just that fast, sometimes even faster. Like, good karma is on your side because you've maintained your integrity overall. And I think we all say things and do things that we regret sometimes, but honestly, like, you're still got, like, you've got an A, right? Not an A star or an A plus, but an A when it comes to maintaining your integrity. So well done. And you will be rewarded. Like, it's just, you don't even see it right now because you're just so down in the dumps, but it is happening 100%. That's a major arcana card. Okay. The outcome, look, you're still going to be stressed, right? And I'll pull a few more cards to be like, because again, this is a minor arcana card, and yes, it's stressful. Yes, it's being stuck in, negative belief systems, right? And often coping mechanisms, but belief systems and just like a narrow way of thinking, but it's kind of like the negative aspect of your ego, right? But because this is a minor arcana, like, I'm going to pull a few extra cards. So definitely stick around to get out of this, because you're not even going to like, this is like, what this is like, you're not even, when good things are happening, it's like you can't even see it, right? It's like you might go, when you see a movie with a friend or something and they remember a scene and you don't, and then you see, it's all about perspective, right? Good things can happen like right in front of your face, but you won't necessarily recognize it if you're in a negative frame of mind. But good things are happening, because what you need to know is, this is being aspected by the Ace of Wands. So because you have followed your intuition, because you've maintained your integrity, and also this can be a new creative project. Like, you also have maybe struggled in the past with work and creative projects. Sometimes that can be sexual energy as well, spiritual energy, whatever it is. You will feel like awakened and anew. Like, you will get to, surprisingly fast, back to a place of calm and peace and feeling good, right? You just need to connect with that aspect of yourself and realize that it is happening. If you're like, oh, I don't believe you, you know what? That's because your mind is blocking you from seeing it, okay? It is happening. It is there. You have this new start. This is very good. But I do feel like you're still going to have, it's almost like you need a little bit more stress. It's like, because I know this is the 10 of Swords, and look, we've got the Fire Cat again. You've got all three Fire Cats in the deck, okay? We've got a Fire Cat here, right, that you don't see. We've got this Ace of Wands that you need to know is going to happen, but you might not see it because you're just going to be so like stuck in your head. We'll figure out how to get beyond that. You're going to be like so stressed and feeling sorry for yourself, for good reason, by the way. Just try not to stay in that energy. Kind of go into survival mode, that you won't even see that there's a Fire Cat. Okay, so this is like 100% good things are coming your way. It's just you may not recognize it at first, okay? So I'm going to pull a few cards to kind of figure out how you can recognize it the most. So, okay, what does Aquarius need to know for November, please and thank you? Yeah, with every like spiritual death or the ending of anything, there's always a new beginning. We've got another Ace as well. So I do feel that in the background, in the past, is being aspected by the Prince of Swords. And for me, like, I genuinely feel like you've had a lot of people, just drama, just talking not very nice. And it's like, it's almost like, you're just like kind of defending yourself, like, no, in a way, like just to stand your ground, right? It's not like you're even attacking people. It's like people are just being so rude. And I feel like for a lot of you, it is at work, but sometimes this can represent a relationship. So I feel like you're disappointed about a relationship, okay? Or work ending, or just things not going well in a relationship or work, okay? But I'm going to tell you, I already see like 1, potentially 2 new offers of a connection with work or relationship coming. And it's 100% going to happen. It's just, you may see it, you may not. It really depends on your attitude. I feel like for most of you, you won't even see it. So please stick around for the end for the advice cards, so we can get you to recognize how good your life is going to improve even with all of the stress, okay? And you also might want to start seeing a counselor, because sometimes for me, this is like being like you and your issues or another person, and then that third perspective, that third neutral party, you know what I mean? To kind of help you see a bigger picture and like build a stronger foundation and understanding, right? So that could be true for some of you. Now, look, when you are in a calm, peaceful place, but this also could be someone else that you work with, or a love potential, the potential for a love relationship is being aspected by the Knight of Discs. You know, sensible, down to earth, to be honest, like, and also I feel like if this is learning how to love yourself again and self-love, like you genuinely need to do the things that are just so practical and down to earth. Healthy diet, getting enough sleep, exercise. Like just start with those 3 basic things and then add extra things on, you know what I mean? Making sure that you are getting out in nature every day, okay? Very earthy, like earth elements, right? You getting fresh air, you know, connecting with people, like, but just remember those 3 basic things, please. Get enough sleep, healthy diet, exercise. You have to do those 3 things: practical, survival, sensible, and then you can add on other things like, you know, creating a schedule so you've got things to look forward to, right? So just, it's learning how to love yourself again. Just do the very basics when it comes to self-care. Look, there may have been an unexpected disappointment, bit of drama. Oh my gosh, I feel like for some of you there's just too much freaking drama at work. Like people who are so petty, it's pathetic, honestly. If at any point you can kind of back off, but at the end of the day, I understand why you're stressed, because I feel like it's like you're up against people who are just so negative in their head. You may have been betrayed. If this is a love relationship, the person may have cheated on you, or they will cheat on you, or something like that. Just because someone cheats on you, sorry, I shouldn't say just, but it doesn't mean it's always like physical. It could be physical, but honestly, I'm sorry, but when someone sends, if you're meant to be in a secure relationship with someone, and someone's sending like flirty texts, like they're single or they're open to mingle or whatever, I'm sorry, for me, that is cheating as well. So like a lot of this could have been like the person was messaging maybe even more than one person on social media, things like that. So rude and disrespectful. But also if this is to do with work, someone may have backstabbed you at work. Like, I really hope you didn't get involved. Well, I shouldn't say that. Sometimes we can meet the right person for us at work, but it can make a gray area, right? Anyways, look, this Ace of Wands is being aspected by the Prince of Cups as well. I do feel you will get an offer of love. Could be from someone completely different. It looks like. The thing is, you won't recognize it straight away, but this needed to end, because that 10 of Swords, painful ending, but finally surrendering to the situation, being like, I cannot take this anymore. I am done and dusted. And sometimes we need that final nail in the coffin to be like, all right, I give up. It is the way that it is, and then you can truly move on, because that's being aspected by the Ace of Discs, a new start. It's like you're energetically ready to have a new secure commitment, contract, like something that is real, not just like wishy-washy BS from like work or a person or whatever. So the thing is, good things are coming your way. I just feel like you won't quite see it quite yet. Because sometimes we will get in our head, like, please listen to this. Sometimes we'll get in our head, especially when we're in a negative space, like, this is the way that things have to be, and if it doesn't go this way, I'm a failure, or things aren't working out, and this is it. It's like having a plan A, and no matter what happens, sticking to the plan A, when you have got, I'm getting the tingly, so listen, you've got plan B, C, D, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Do you see what I mean? Like, but you're so like, it's plan A, it's plan A, it's plan A. Hello, there are like 8 other options. Stop tying yourself, stop restraining yourself and limiting yourself, okay? But at the end of the day, you're still gonna get, I feel like, a new opportunity. It could be an offer of love, work, something that's spiritually more fulfilling, creative. Something had to be destroyed so that you can have a new opportunity of something that is real and secure, okay? And this is definitely making you stronger. You are tough, definitely tough. All right, let's get some advice cards. So what advice does Aquarius need to know about the situation? please, and thank you. There have definitely been some emotional ups and downs. Wow, you've got all cups. You are definitely like quite upset about a lot of this, and I know you might also have a lot of water in your sign. Okay, so the first advice card is the Five of Cups. I feel that you've been through an emotional roller coaster. I'm really hearing that you need to make sure that anything gives you emotional ups and downs, you really need to kind of like almost separate yourself from that, like dissociate yourself from that as much as possible. You don't want to be dragged along through other people's like manipulations and mind games and whatever. Also, this could be a pattern that you potentially, some of you put yourselves in situations, in relationships with work or love or friends or whatever, where you they can manipulate you emotionally, like toy with you in a way. So you really need to look at like how did this happen in the past from your childhood? Was this a pattern, you know, that you're repeating? You need to look at the pattern. Okay. And the second advice card is the Princess of Cups. So I know with, and we've got the Queen of Cups. I'm just going to show as well. So I feel that like for some of you, this might be like a mother-daughter relationship that's kind of going up and down. Energetically, obviously we're getting a lot of feminine. Again, doesn't matter whether you're a man, physical man or woman or whatever. This is saying that we really need to tap into our divine feminine. This is a very spiritual card and open and receptive. So there are a lot of messages coming your way from spirit and potentially in your dreams, like when you sleep at night. So definitely listen to your dreams. And sometimes if you want answers, it's always good. I find this helpful sometimes. Ask a question and ask to have the answer in your dream. And you might even want to set your alarm for 3 a.m. so that you'll wake up like right at the end of it or maybe in the middle of it and then write it down straight away, because I promise you, you'll think, oh, I can totally remember my dream. Write it down straight away. You will not remember it. Like that's pretty much how it is. Be very careful who you offer your heart to and who you emotionally invest in. You need to be quite wise when it comes to offering your heart. Think about it. Would you trust someone with your password to your phone? Then why would you offer your heart to them if you don't? You know what I mean? Like really, really, really think about that. Be quite discerning. It is okay to tell people to F off, right? Not everyone's good for us, but we've got to make sure that we protect our heart and ourselves. And obviously like be kind and all of that, but we've got to put ourselves first and have healthy boundaries, because it's very watery. With the Queen and the Princess of Cups, you can be really, really sensitive. You've got to really protect yourself right now, especially with all of these emotional ups and downs. Like zero tolerance for drama and BS right now. Final advice card though, 10 of Cups. You will get all of the love and the balance with community in all aspects of your life. Home, work, family, friends, your neighborhood, like everything, your pets. Honestly, everything will come full circle, 100%. Your emotions are here to guide you, so listen to them. And a lot of us are extra sensitive right now, so we really need to really cherish our hearts and our emotions like a little baby. Like for example, please listen, just in case you're not, because this is so important and so many people don't cherish their heart. So like let's say there was, treat your heart like a baby, right? If there was a crying baby and it was upset, you wouldn't be like, oh, just toughen up, get over it, brush it off. No, you would take that crying baby, and I hope you would hold it close to you and you would comfort it and you would bring it closer to you. You wouldn't be like, go away, get over it. You need to treat your heart like a little vulnerable baby, because we all have little children inside of us and we need to parent our children. So parent your heart, treat your heart like a little baby, because that's exactly what it is. If you'd like a private reading, send me an email or check out my website. That's in the description below. You can also follow me on social media. Thank you so much to everyone who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented. It helps me out so much and I appreciate it a lot. And if you're still here, you get a secret bonus card. Ooh, Knight of Pentacles. Again, as an advice, like be sensible, be practical, eat, rest, exercise, nature, schedule. You need to get the basics under control. No risks. Be boring. Zero risks, including with money and your body and all of those things. And work. No big spending unless you actually need it. All right. Take care of yourself this month. See you later. Bye.